All right, we're here with head coach Danny Hayden for our weekly baseball press conference. Coach, first off, good weekend up in Toledo. You won 2 and 3. Can you take us through that series?
Yeah, it was a good weekend, like you said. Winning 2 out of 3 in conference is always good. Starting pitching was solid this weekend. Jack Corbell gave us a good start, good enough to win on Sunday. It's one of those games on Sunday. You're frustrated every time you lose, but I think Toledo put together a good game, and they got some really good timely hits, and they beat us. I didn't think we played poorly. I didn't think it was one of those games where we didn't show up or anything. Just sometimes you play a good game and you get beat, and I think that's what happened Sunday. But there was plenty to learn from and to take away from that game, and we will continue to see how much we learn day to day by how we show up today.
All right, speaking of today, we have the annual Nuxall Classic, 2-time defending champions in that tournament. It's down in UC this year. You open up with Wright State. What can you tell us about them?
Yeah, Wright State's a very good baseball team. They've been that way for quite a while now. They play very aggressive baseball. I think they're similar to us in a lot of ways, where they will look for opportunities to get 90 feet closer to scoring about as often as any team in the country. So I think it'll be a good test for our pitchers and basically really our whole defensive unit to see if we can continue to be the aggressors against a really aggressive baseball team in Wright State. Excited for the opportunity today.
And what's it like? Obviously, the midweek games are important, but this one's a little bit extra, isn't it, because it's the Nuxall tournament?
Yeah, for sure. And our guys, they genuinely get up for this week. It's been something that's been a point of pride in our program. Like you said, we won the last 2 of these tournaments. The first thing you see when you come into our building is the Nuxall trophies that we have from the last 2 years. So it is something that we take a lot of pride in here. I think it's a couple things. I think, one, Joe Nuxall is a huge name, and it's an awesome way to keep his legacy going in Southwest Ohio and really everywhere. But I think the other part of it is we're playing local teams. We know a lot of these people. The coaching staffs know each other very well. We recruit against each other. We've worked with and for each other. So there's a lot of familiarity with that. So it's just extra competition. I think it's the same way for our guys. They know a lot of the guys on the other team, and anytime you have a relationship with somebody, it makes that competition more special and sometimes more intense.
All right, and this week, obviously, since it's with the tournament format, it has a situation which you only have a couple times this season where you actually play 2 midweek games. What kind of challenges does playing 2 midweek games bring?
I would more of an opportunity than a challenge for some guys to step up with maybe some opportunities that they haven't gotten recently. There's plenty of guys that are chomping at the bit, wanting more innings, wanting more at-bats, and I think when you play 5 games in a week, it gives us as coaches opportunities to try and find some of those opportunities for guys, some of those innings for pitchers and everything else. So I don't think it's there's no threat on our end for it. It's an awesome opportunity for our guys to go show us how hard they've been working and how much they deserve more opportunities, more innings, and I'm excited to see some guys show us what they've been doing and show us how much they've earned.
All right, and then this weekend concludes with the MAC Series at Bowling Green. What can you tell us about the Falcons?
They're playing good baseball right now. They're getting some good starting pitching. They're doing some things offensively that are good. I think kind of similar to Toledo. They got some guys in the middle of the order that can hurt you. And like I said, I think their starting pitching has been much improved from a year ago. So it'll be good. It'll be a good weekend. I think anytime when you're in the position that we're in right now, where we've won some baseball games, I think the dangerous thing is to expect that you're going to win. The reason we've won baseball games is because we've gone into each game expecting it to be a really good baseball game, and we found a way to win it. And I think that's something that we need to continue our focus to be, is that Friday against Bowling Green or Tuesday against Wright State, it's going to be a dogfight, and we're going to find a way to win that game because it's a competition. We're not going to show up today and because we have a better record, we should win the game. That's not how baseball works. We got to show up and compete like crazy this weekend. We got to show up and compete like crazy in the Nuxall this week to find a way to win the baseball game. And it's a danger that some teams fall into, and I don't think we will, of wanting it to be easy. It's never easy to win baseball games. It's why we take 2 out of 3 and we call it a good weekend at Toledo. It's because winning is a challenge. It's hard, and teams that understand that and embrace that will find a way to win games late, and teams that want it to be easy will find a way to lose games late. And I trust that our guys are doing it the right way and that we're going to be ready for dogfights this week.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.